Hey everyone, welcome to day 5 of your 30-day ab challenge. Good on you for staying with me. We are getting straight into it for this one. Same setup, guys, 5 exercises, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and we're doing them twice today. So our first exercise here, we're gonna be down on our forearms, we're gonna lift up into our plank. We're just gonna be working into a pike. So all you're gonna do here is draw up through your belly, lift your hips up to the sky, lift right up onto your tippy toes and bring your head in between your arms. Then you come back into your plank, shoulders on top of those elbows. Squeeze up and down. So it doesn't need to be much movement here, just a big squeeze and down. If that ever gets too much, knees come down, reset. Just working on drawing up through that belly. Bring your knees down, we come into a 4-point kneel. Now we're going into a bird dog. Extending one arm and the opposite leg long. Then we bring elbow to knee, crunch in, stretch long, one helicopter. Open that arm and knee out, away from your body, back to center. Elbow to knee, extend long, one helicopter. Just extend a couple of inches out away from the body and working through that. Then we stay down on our hands, come up into our plank. We bend our knees in just underneath those hips, hold one knee hover, down, up, straight back into that plank. Bend in, down, up, straight back into that plank. Now if you need to take that reset, let the knees come all the way down, reset, bring back up, and stretch back into that plank. Same, can always drop to those forearms as well. Straight after that, coming straight to the other side of those bird dogs, knee to elbow, one little pulse out wide. Knee to elbow, one pulse out wide. We're gonna be working really slowly through these exercises. Final one, forearms down, out in that plank, wide mountain climbers. Elbow to knee, or should I say knee to elbow. Now, if any time, knees can come down, work through that exact same thing. Really gonna fire up through the waist. Woo! Are we ready to go? All right, guys, let's do this. We're on in 3, 2, 1. Forearms down, come up into that plank, lift up into that pike. Really push your head in between your arms and then come back into that plank. Big squeeze. Up, draw up through that belly, and down. It's like you're trying to suck in and hold your breath, but we're not doing that here. That's kind of the feeling through that belly. Draw the hips up to the sky like you've got a string on your tailbone, and it's pulling you right up to the sky. Hands coming in between your arms like you're lifting into a handstand. Control back into that plank. And back, that's it, we've got 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1, bring it down, perfect. Nice one to really warm up through that belly here. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's get ready for this bird dog. We're gonna go left arm, right leg in 3, 2, 1. Reach it long, try and keep those hips nice and level. Now we go elbow to knee. Look down towards your knee, feel that little crunch through the belly. Reach back long, one little squeeze out wide with your arm and your leg, back to center. Elbow to knee, same side the whole time for this round. One pulse out and back. Now it's all about that control here, guys. Trying to keep those hips as level as we can. Avoid any rocking from side to side. Don't let that lower back arch. Keep that belly drawn in. And reach it long. Back to center. Crunch. Long. Last one. And bring it down. Little shake out of those wrists. Now we got our plank into our knee hovers. Let's go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretching long into that plank. Now you can be on those forearms if you need. Tuck those toes in. Knees just under hips. One little hover. Don't let those knees come all the way down if you can. Back out into that plank. Under the hips, one little hover, back into that plank. With this hover, you drop, scoop through that belly to lift back up. Hips back in line with those shoulders. Bringing those knees down and taking that reset wherever you need, and then try and lift back up. Even if it's in between every rep here, that's fine. We're trying to keep these bellies working nice and hard. All about that breath, all about that control for this round. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Beautiful. Quick little roll out. Other side of our bird dogs. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, exact same thing. Right hand, left leg. 2 and 1. Reach it long. We squeeze elbow to knee. Underneath that belly, look down to your knee. Reach back long. 1, pulse out wide, leg and arm. Then back to center. Reach long, just a little pulse out wide. Doesn't need to be much here. If that's too difficult, take it out. It's fine. Elbows squeezing into those knees. Abs drawn in nice and tight. This one should give you some little shakes here. It's very normal. Embrace the shakes. All about that control, stabilizing those abs. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Beautiful. Last exercise for this round. Forearms down. Look at our wide mountain climbers. In 3, 2, and 1. Now half or full plank here. Think squeezing that knee up to your elbow. Nice and wide. I want you to look down to that knee as it squeezes up. Forcing those obliques to really fire up. Taking that rest or reset wherever you need, guys. Quality over quantity. Slow and controlled. Ten seconds. These are burning. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Oh, quick little reset. We are back to exercise number 1. Okay, let's do this in 5 seconds. Back to those pikes. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it long. All we're going to do, draw up through that belly. Lift those hips up high. Squeeze up onto those tippy toes. If you need to adjust your positioning, go for it. And then we swing back into our plank. Tough on those shoulders as well. Head in between those arms. Control those hips back into that plank. Doesn't need to be a big lift here. Just forcing those lower abs to get that action happening. Control those hips forward. Let's go. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Oh, shoulder action for sure. Okay, back into our bird dog. We're going back to our left hand, right leg. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Nice long spine. We're on in 2 and 1. Stretch that left arm long. Right leg long. Crunch it in underneath that belly. Big squeeze of that. Elbow to knee. Stretch long. 1 little pulse out wide. Back to center. Long. Focusing on keeping those hips as still as we can. They're going to wobble here. That's them switching on. Those abs working hard. Ten seconds. Last one. Perfect. Got distracted there by my pain. All right, we got our planks. To our knee hovers. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stretch along. Hands or forearms here. Just bend those knees underneath the hips. Hold. 1 little knee tap down to the mat. Scoot back up. Back into that plank. Underneath the hips. Little hover. Squeeze up. Back into that plank. Taking that reset wherever you need here, guys. If those knees need to come down within each rep, go for it. That challenge to try and keep the knees up off the mat the whole time. Oh yeah, it burns. So close. 5 seconds. Really scoop through that belly. Last 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Oh. Woo. Quick roll out of the wrist. Other side of our bird dogs. We are so close. Right arm, left leg. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it nice and controlled. Stretching that arm and leg long. Crunching under that belly. Big scoop. Stretch back long. 1 little pulse out wide. Leg and arm. Back to center. Crunch. Reach. Helicopter. Back to center. And in. That's it. Big scoop. Reach long. Try to keep those hips as level as we can, avoiding that shift of weight over to that stabilizing leg. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Oh, whoo. Last one, guys. We are so close. God, shoulders getting some action. Down on the forearms, wide mountain climbs to finish off. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Half or full plank here. Elbow, knee to elbow. We look down to that knee. Nice and wide, big squeeze through that waist. Crunch it in as high as you can. Slow and controlled with this movement. Oh yeah, they're burning. So close, guys. Pushing all the way to that last second. Can we squeeze that knee up any higher to our elbow for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and bring it down. Deep breaths, guys. Awesome work. God, it's nice to get nice and warm. If you can't see already, it's frosty as outside. Oh, I hope it's not as cold for you wherever you may be. Otherwise, killed it, guys. 10 minutes. Day 5 done and dusted. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you for day 6.